Hey.
Lost Society. So, how was the 20 years down the journey tour going?
It's been pretty damn awesome. I'm sorry I interrupted you at once, but what can I say? It's been amazing. Now we're down to the last 4 shows. We're back in Canada. Everyone's so excited to be here. And I'm pretty sure we're going to wrap up the tour with some fucking killer shows, killer memories from the shows, and good times. Hell yeah.
That's wicked. So what are some of your favorite tracks to perform live and why?
Oh shit, that's a hard one. But I gotta say that actually because it's been hard, you know, because we have a 30-minute set on this tour, so pretty much we had to like kind of bring our A game for the set, you know, bring only the best songs that we love to play live. So I'd say that, you know, out of the 6 songs that we're doing now, I mean, I'm the Antidote and Riot. I think those 2 songs they're from the latest record, and I'd say also they represent the kind of most different side of Lost Society too. But when we play them live, I mean, it's so awesome to see how the crowd responds to them. And I mean, we can have a good time on those 2, and they have, you know, a lot of shredding solos on Antidote, and in Riot I always do some fucking shenanigans in the before the solos. Like today, you know, I mean, we got the crowd, you know, to go down and jump up and shit like that. I mean, we like doing stuff like that, you know, of course, because we all love like bands like Slipknot and shit like that who have done that for the first time, and I don't even feel bad about doing it because it looks so
like,
fucking
I'm sure
cool.
Corey Taylor's like, yes, live through me, so...
Exactly, and I mean, I always say at the shows, you know, like, okay, I understand this isn't the first band who's doing this, but I bet we're not going to be the last band either, so,
exactly.
You know,
that's true.
It's good to have a good time.
Well, tell us about your album Brain Dead. How did it come to life? What were the biggest challenges you faced in bringing it together? Things like that.
Well, I mean, after Terror Hungry, you know, we toured extensively. We did some of our first like proper European tours. We did a few shows in Japan, and we matured as songwriters and as people too. So you know, it was 2 years between between Terror Hungry and Brain Dead, as opposed to the 1 year between Fast Loud Death and Terror Hungry. So of course, you know, we focused on the songwriting much more already, obviously, and I mean, anyone who listens to the record, they're going to immediately notice that that the songs are a bit different. Like, right from the get-go, you know, it starts with Antidote and Riot, which are 2 of probably the most different songs what we've done, as opposed to the 2 first records. But I mean, I think it's all in a positive note, because you know, as we mature as songwriters, I think we're kind of finally, you know, bringing in a lot of other elements from other kinds of music that we listen to. Because, you know, we're not saying, you know, fuck you to our roots, but we want to bring a lot of new stuff, because, you know, when you live in the 21st century and there's about 1 million bands per genre out there, you kind of gotta find that one thing that sets you apart from everyone else. And that may be for us, you know, the fact that we listen to all kinds of music and like to incorporate it into our own stuff.
That's fantastic.
But I mean, all in all, a good process. You know, we recorded in the same place as the first 2. We had the same people doing it, you know, the same people behind us, but we just enjoyed the shit out of recording that, and now 2 years later we still enjoy playing the songs live, and well, we're waiting, of course, until we can release some new stuff.
True. So this being your first North American tour, where were your favorite places to play?
Oh shit, you're asking me that after 4 weeks? I don't even remember where I was yesterday. No, I mean, there's been really good shows. I mean, well, I gotta say, tonight was one of the best shows we've had all tour. I mean, the crowds in Canada are unbelievable. You know, also, of course, I remember from the first leg we did in Canada, Calgary was unbelievable, Edmonton was unbelievable. I think it would be actually easier for me to list the shows that I didn't like, and that would be nothing, because I've loved all the shows. Out of the States, you know, Denver, Colorado was amazing, and the second show in Austin, Texas, that was fucking off the hook. And I mean, we've had some good shows, and it's funny because the first show we did was on Halloween, so we dressed up as Kiss, which was awesome. So
that's really cool.
I mean, there's been so good shows, and I mean, just unbelievably good memories.
That's wicked. So on the road, other than writing music, if you do, what else do you do on the road?
How
do you make it through?
I gotta say something about that right away. This is the first tour ever that I brought my recording equipment, and I've touched them once, and that was when I brought them in the bus. I mean, you know, even though you'd like to think, you know, that you can write music on the road and stuff, I mean, maybe I'll learn someday, But I mean, it's just with everything being so hectic,
Right.
and you gotta try to sleep as much as you can, you know, and just rest and stuff. And when you get off stage, I think the last thing that you're thinking about is writing music. So
That's true.
so,
I mean,
you know, but
like,
maybe
yeah.
someday, maybe someday. But I mean, but other than the shows, I mean, we've had a killer time here because you know, we've toured Europe many times, so it's kind of. We've reached the point where we can't be bothered to, you know, go around all the time, see the scenery and stuff, because we've kind of seen it already many times. But when you come to a whole new area of the world, of course we're just so excited about everything. So, you know, of course we're walking around everywhere and just enjoying everything that North America has to offer.
That's right.
And we have a great bus, so I mean, we just, you know, hang out with the other band. We're sharing the bus with our Dutch buddies from Karak Angren, so we have good times.
That's wicked. Okay, so tell me, the new year is coming up. What do you have in store for us in 2018?
2018 is going to be a good year. I really know that because I always say that, but you know, it's just true. There's really cool things coming up next year that obviously I'm not allowed to talk about, but
Right.
but there's going to be cool things related to the band, you know, maybe some new music possibly, and I mean just some new plans and stuff because it's been a crazy 6 years ever since the band has been, or the band was born, because I mean, you know, it's just constantly been records, tour, and I mean, that's what it's all about. So I mean, I think, you know, the next few years are going to be going, you know, to build the band even bigger, and I mean, that's what we all want to do, you know, we all are 100% dedicated to being in this band, so of course we're going to do everything we can to build this up to be the biggest band on earth.
Yes, that's the spirit.
Nothing less. And I'm the most humble person you'll find.
Well, thank you for your time. This has been Lost Society. Go check them out.
Absolutely. See you at the shows.